Hello, Mr. Alatorre. My name is Taylor Ludwig, and I'm from Southeastern Community College. The topic of this speech is persuasive. Imagine going to New England during the fall or New York during the spring. This all sounds great, but for you high school students, it's not really possible unless you want to miss a lot of school. My name is Taylor Ludwig, and today I will be telling you why you should be for year-round schooling. First off, it prevents summer learning loss. It favors student enrichment, it helps at-risk students, and it offers many positives to a high school student's lifestyle. These are the four main reasons why you should agree with this topic. So first off, it prevents summer learning loss. This means that you have 9 months of schooling and all your material you learn in this 9 months, and then you have 3 months off, and what do? You probably don't sit around and study for those 3 months. You probably go out with your friends to the pool, forget about school. You don't read a book or anything usually. So you forget all this material. So what's that mean? When you start the next school year, you have to relearn all this material before you can move on to new material. So that's pretty much wasting your time and student or educators' time. There's no point to it. This also, if you had year-round schooling and this whole summer learning loss, you would have better tutoring options and better enrichment options. If you did have the year-round schooling, your tutors could work on you with the material you're learning at that time instead of working with you during the summer when you'd be learning the material that you learned the year before. There's no reason for that. My second argument that it favors student enrichment, there's too much info packed into 9 months. This makes students not really retain the material as good as they could retain it because they're learning so much in such a short amount of time. You have to go from one skill to the next day. That's not really enough time for most students to learn the information correctly. According to 712educators.com, frequent breaks would help from students not only learning more material and understanding it better, but from burning out. Because usually once you're learning every single day, learning something new, you get sick of school. You just want to be done. My third argument is that it helps at-risk students. This is usually referring to low-income students or students that don't learn very well, have a hard time during school. During the summer, students that their parents do have money or things like that to buy them a library card or stuff, their kids have the opportunity to go to the public library and to check out a book or get on the internet there. Low-income students don't have this, so it's hard for them to be able to keep up on what they've learned the year before. Also, when you're talking about students who don't retain information very well, it's hard for them to get back in the swing of going back to school. You're reviewing information, but it's hard for them to get back on track because they have a hard time learning as it is. And also, you have to think about the fact of the information being shoved into 9 months, let alone is it hard for a person that does well in school to keep up learning new stuff every day. But what about the people that have a hard time? Yeah, there's aids for them and things like that, but they're still being at-risk students. The school is not helping them by having schooling only for 9 months and then having a 3-month break. My last argument is that year-round schooling offers many positives to a high school student's lifestyle, like your guys' selves. During the 3 months, you guys probably really like your summer. You guys, it's a great time for you to have a break from school, but you probably get bored some days because you're at home for 3 months. Wouldn't you rather have time to do things, during the fall that you wouldn't be able to do because you'd be in school? It'd give you a lot more positives for your lifestyle. Today, I talked to you about why you should be convinced that year-round schooling is the best option for students and educators. Obviously, for my 4 main reasons, you guys should now be completely agreeable that year-round schooling will help students and educators with a better, positive education. Thank you.